I found a felt faker frame off Facebook Marketplace for $100, and it was in pretty rough shape. It didn't have a petcock, and funny enough, the petcocks that come with most of the motorized bike kicks aren't universal. It had a rag joint on it that absolutely destroyed the back spokes, and quite a bit of rust on the front CDH power forks. There was also a considerable amount of wobble play, most likely due to like missing spacers and stuff. Scratches all over it. There was a lot of play within the bearings as well, and as you can see, the back wheel is in awful shape. All the spokes are bent, the nipples are destroyed, covered in rust. Awful. The only real saving grace was that the inside gas tank wasn't rusted out. It was actually perfectly clean as far as I could see. Anyway, the point of this video wasn't really to show a rebuild or a restoration. I was kind of just introducing this project alongside some of my other projects and seeing how they compare, the different types of options for motorized bikes. I fixed the wobble by just tightening down the triple tree, and I mean, that was kind of it. I didn't really even need to do anything.
It's not fit, sadly.
Normal petcock didn't fit. As I said earlier, I used a weird like 0.1 size, 10 by 0.1. I was able to add my own disc brakes, so I bought a cheap kit, universal kit, from Amazon. Next was replacing the bottom bracket crank, and it uses a standard 2-inch American size, so I just put in a single one-piece crank, and it seemed to work just fine. There was no wobble, no play, it was all good. Next was replacing the back wheel. I just used another mountain bike wheel, it seemed to fit just fine. And here is the brake setup with the clutch, which was something I was pretty unused to since most of the builds I've done were cruiser frames that have coaster brakes on them. Anyway, I was really liking the style of this one. I think it looks really cool. New chain, everything looks good. Pretty happy with my work so far.
Just put in the fuel. It needed some adjusting on the flower nut, and I think it's okay now, but we'll see. Of course, I've left it open just so I can work on it later. I pedaled it a little bit. The chain seems fine. We'll see about that chain. I'm kind of expecting something to go wrong the first time, but we'll see. So just... choke down a little bit. Let's see if I'm gonna take some getting used to. Alright. Again. Oh shit. Alright, chain is falling off. Take two. Again. Alright, let's fix this. Oh, I see. The wheel move forward. That makes sense. This tensioner setup is probably not the best because I can't keep this chain aligned and that chain on, and this chain tight and that chain tight at the same time. What's happening is I'm pulling the wheel back, putting that chain on. That chain's loose in order for this one to just barely have enough tension. See, it's like almost touching, and I'm pretty sure it does touch. Yeah. So I need to get a new tensioner, probably an arch one, to replace that one so I can tighten that chain and then tighten that chain afterwards. So we have the doohickey system going on here. So I didn't want to use the bottom one, and this has enough slack. I could tighten it at any point. It looks like it's on track. I spun it a couple times. Looks like it's good. And this side seems to be tight enough to where it's probably not going to come off. At least I hope. But we'll see. It seems like with the smaller sprocket, it takes a minute to get started. But this is the first time I've turned it on, so it probably just needs a little break-in. But I'll report back after I'm done. To run for a brief moment, but I wanted to save the full drive for film. I'm gonna get the wire management mesh, and I think that's about it. I stopped and recalibrated the brakes a little bit. No leaks from the petcock. That's not the petcock that actually comes with this felt baker kit. It's like 1.25 millimeter Chinese, whatever. And as for everything else, basically from the kit, 32 tooth sprocket. I made my own mounts for the banana seat, and that's about it. Everything's done. Back bake is fixed. Wire management is about complete. Cut that off. I think it's looking good. There's no more wobble play with this. I am missing the spacer. That's the only thing that really didn't come with what I bought. There is not much slack here. And the thing about these arch tensioners is they're really good for awkward setups, and they give you a lot of wiggle room in terms of sprocket size and engine placement, and not really needing to be exact. Same with the default tensioner, but these ones are really unsafe. And so what I've been doing with my other builds is I drill a hole through the metal here, maybe two for this one, and I use that as a key to keep it from going into the spokes here. This build was really difficult because with the through axle, it was a lot harder to align, and it would tend to shift, especially when I didn't tighten it enough, and I would, release the clutch, and it would jolt, with the initial jolt, it would jolt the wheel forward and would actually loosen up both chains, and then it would cause that one to slip off, and it was just a whole thing. Put the mesh cover over the wires here, and it keeps it off of the muffler. And I think that's just about it. I'm not trying to push the engine too hard, it still needs to break in. This is the first day it's turned on, of course. But looks like I'm working through the kinks, nothing's come loose and killed me yet. Clutch feels better, it's not trying to lurch forward. I need to get a kickstand, but I think it's good. Next upgrade's probably going to be an expansion chamber and a new carburetor. But it's nice to get this thing idling and it's doing pretty good. Perhaps more adjustments in the future, but for now, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'll see how it holds up to my other bikes once I get this broken in.